Aquarius, the amorous nature. You and Aquarius woman. This charming, funny, brainy, tantalizing woman doesn't have to play games to fascinate a man. She plays herself. There is a special magnetism to Aquarius that some astrologers have called distant glamour. Like all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, she lives in a world of ideas and possesses a certain detached quality. Curiously, this attracts men who want to stir her emotions. She is not aloof, cold, or removed from feeling, but warm, vibrant, friendly, and outgoing, concerned with others. She's a woman with a strong romantic streak. Romance for Aquarius is an idea, an ideal, not a sweeping passion. In truth, she is wary of emotion, for it can be troublesome and tiresome. She is above that, she is able to deal rationally with life. Aquarius female is subject to no man's whim and follows no dictates but her own. She was a liberated woman before anyone ever heard of the women's movement. This supremely independent woman cares little what the rest of the world thinks. She is definitely unpredictable. Part of her attitude is reflected in her imaginative approach to sex. Her boudoir behavior is usually innovative and creative. She seeks novelty and diversion more than heavy-breathing passion. However unconventional her attitudes may be, and however flirtatious she may seem, a man will have to convince her that she's not simply his target for tonight. He cannot make the mistake of treating her as a sex object. She expects to be courted, and a man should not press matters to a conclusion until he knows more about her than her telephone number. Passion is not important to her, communication is. Aquarius sees a man as an individual first and a bed partner second. In marriage or a serious relationship she often finds it hard to give of herself. She is an unconventional person who lives most intensely in her mind. She's too concerned with her projects, hobbies, interests, and friends, so her love tends to be diffuse. She has been accused of loving mankind rather than one particular man. Once her passions are aroused and directed toward a specific man, however, she is loyal and devoted. When Aquarius makes a promise she stands by her word. After all, that is what honor and idealism are about, and those are hallmarks of this sign. Some say Aquarian woman is the perfect mate because she is easy to deal with, tolerant, slow to take offense, never jealous or unreasonable, never over-emotional or clinging. All she asks is for a man to respect her privacy and not stand in the way of her far-reaching interests. The quickest way to lose her is to try to hold her fast. What intrigues her is the hill beyond the unexplored horizon. She is never content to stay where she is. There's too much out there waiting to be discovered. A man has to share her love of a challenge or he will soon be left behind. She will move on without a backward glance, a grand ship sailing on without an inkling of the tragedy in her wake. You and Aquarius man, his first contact with a woman has to be made through the mind. Before he can become physically stimulated, he must be intellectually stimulated. For Aquarius the meeting of minds always precedes the meeting of bodies. He wants to make love to somebody, not just anybody. Give him half a chance and he'll fall in love. He thinks that is a natural, and delightful, condition. But falling in love and loving mean two different things to this man, and the latter is likely to bring out his inner conflicts. One reason is that Aquarius tends to repress emotion. His is a cerebral sign, and he's somewhat unnerved and embarrassed by emotion. Also, love represents a demand on him, and he has a fierce need for independence. In addition, loving means making room for another person, and in common with the other fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, Aquarius does not adapt easily to others. Others have to adapt to him. He is very attractive to women, but he may not linger long in a liaison. To him, love passes like a train in the night and there is always another train coming along the track. Yet Aquarius isn't a Don Juan. He is remarkably true to his women, in his fashion. He doesn't try to keep many women on his string at one time. Rather, he believes in consecutive monogamy. Even if he marries, he doesn't consider the bond to be forged in steel. Aquarius men are the most often married in the zodiac. The Aquarius man does not expect any woman to be easily won. His patience is proverbial, and a woman may finally make the proposition herself. Then, surprisingly, she'll discover how intensely and passionately her Aquarius lover has wanted her. When a love affair is underway, he makes up for lost time. A woman will find that making love with him is like living in the midst of a carnival. There's always a new exciting ride. Aquarius is the sign of truth, and this man doesn't lie or misrepresent himself. This is, of course, a winning quality, though in Aquarius's case it sometimes has unexpected consequences. One young woman I know spotted this quality in her Aquarius lover. She compelled him at various times throughout the day to tell her how he felt about her at that exact moment. To tell you the truth, right now I'm not as much in love with you as I was this morning. In a love affair, Aquarius is generous and tolerant, the kind who tries never to encroach on your rights or to give orders. A love relationship with him has many of the elements of friendship, intellectual interests and social compatibility. He won't be selfish or domineering either. He may be less than fiery, but he is a surprising, stimulating, broad-minded, and inventive lover. Don't fence him in. Once this man is in love with you, he will stay pretty much in his pasture. But he must feel the escape routes are open. These highly social creatures make friends easily. They are amusing, interesting conversationalists who nonetheless prefer to discuss what is significant or important. Don't be surprised if they don't reach any conclusions, though. When you're dealing with eternal verities, it's hard to come to the point. Aquarians are usually courteous but elusive. There is no way to breach this demeanor, especially not with a direct attack. When faced with a head-on approach, Aquarians tend to retreat. It is easy to draw out their compassionate qualities. They are humanitarians whose interests stretch far beyond the horizon. They see the big picture, not its little flaws. They are interested in books, art, or scientific matters. Most Aquarians have an interest in science. They are also fascinated by hobbies and gadgets. If you can't share all their interests, at least try not to be jealous of the fact that Aquarians have so many. They can't help it, it's in their stars. Aquarians are not steak and potatoes people. They prefer to try the little place that features Chinoise cuisine, a combination of Chinese and continental cooking. Aquarians are always delighted with the different. Give them time to know you, trust you, and depend on you. Aquarians may take advice but are too smart to be fooled. They won't keep taking bad advice, they'll just avoid the advisor. Important, never nag Aquarians about a mistake. They will acknowledge one readily enough, but then forget it. A mistake seems genuinely unimportant to them, and if you keep harping on it they'll just think you are strange. How to attract Aquarius? Aquarius's amorous combinations: Aquarius and Aries. They'll enjoy plenty of fun and frolicking. Aquarius's imaginativeness meshes well with Aries' forcefulness. Sexually, Aries' passion inspires Aquarius's originality. They won't try to tie each other down, for each understands the other's need for freedom, adventure, and outside interests. Neither likes to be dominated, however, and Aries must take the lead. If this problem can be worked out satisfactorily, the track is clear ahead as far as anyone can see. Aquarius and Taurus. Aquarius's careless attitude toward love will baffle and finally enrage highly passionate Taurus, who doesn't want someone just to play with. Taurus's possessiveness and jealousy make Aquarius anxious to pack a suitcase and go. Aquarius loves to wander anyway, while Taurus loves home. These two are stubborn in very different ways. Aquarius refuses to be conventional, while Taurus rigidly adheres to the values of family and security. Aquarius is interested in humane concerns, Taurus is single-minded about itself and its possessions. And so on and on and on. Aquarius and Gemini. Gemini is willing to go along with Aquarius's taste for experiment. In addition, Aquarius calms down Gemini's flightiness and is a stabilizing influence. They enjoy each other's quick, intelligent minds and will have fascinating conversations about people, ideas, and places. Both desire harmony and companionship with not a lot of emotional Sturm und Drang. They love to socialize. They have a wide range of outside activities, and neither is particularly jealous or proprietary. They'll be fine bedmates and fascinating friends. Aquarius and Cancer. Aquarius bristles at Cancer's possessiveness and can't understand why Cancer won't hang loose. Aquarius is careless and free with affection, making sensitive Cancer feel neglected and rejected. Aquarius hates Cancer's clinging restrictiveness and complaining, which stem from Cancer's constant need for proofs of love. Cancer wants a safe, secure home, but Aquarius needs a very flexible living arrangement. Cancer wants Aquarius to stay, but soon Aquarius is inclined to wander away. Aquarius and Leo. Leo is delighted by Aquarius's sexual inventiveness, and Aquarius is drawn to Leo's fire and robust zest for living. These two opposites in the zodiac start off on a high note, but then the notes go sour. Basically, Leo is physical and Aquarius is mental. Leo can't get the cooperation or the admiration it requires, and Aquarius resents Leo's attempt to rule. They have different views of independence. To Aquarius it means freedom to explore new horizons, to Leo it means pursuing a glamorous, extravagant lifestyle. Aquarius is interested in the world, Leo is strictly interested in Leo. Aquarius and Virgo both are mental signs rather than emotional. But Virgo looks on the darker side of life while Aquarius is imaginative and optimistic. Aquarius needs activity, social events, a wide circle of acquaintances. Virgo enjoys a quiet existence with a few close friends. Their goals are very different. Aquarius wants to be as brilliant as possible, Virgo wants to be as efficient as possible. They're compatible intellectually but won't celebrate many anniversaries. Aquarius and Libra. Warm, sensual Libra joins with enthusiasm in Aquarius's erotic fun and games. Also, diplomatic Libra knows just how to get around Aquarius's quirky stubborn streak. They like the way each other's minds work and share interests in music, theater, and the arts. Both love parties and other people and have numerous projects in common. There won't be arguments about who leads and who follows because they are both great egalitarians. This should be a lovely affair, but for the long term someone will have to settle down. Aquarius and Scorpio. Fueled by Scorpio's volatility and Aquarius's imaginativeness, sex is quite out of the ordinary. But Aquarius is turned off by Scorpio's powerful and jealous passions, and Scorpio is upset by Aquarius's unpredictable moods. Aquarius is looking for a companion in adventure, whereas Scorpio wants a committed consort. Aquarius is aloof, unemotional, and restless. Scorpio is demanding, critical, and intensely possessive. Aquarius starts looking for happiness outside the home and might as well keep right on traveling. Aquarius and Sagittarius. These two are so innovative about lovemaking that they ought to charge admission. In addition, they inspire each other intellectually, for Aquarius has far-out, inventive ideas and Sagittarius is optimistic and visionary. Aquarius can be dogmatic in its libertarian views, but that doesn't bother Live and Let Live Sagittarius. Both are highly social, fun-loving creatures who like people, seeing new places, and whatever is unpredictable. The best part is that neither one is jealous when the other isn't home. Aquarius and Capricorn. Both signs have a strong sense of self, but Aquarius wants to be free and Capricorn wants to dominate. Aquarius has a great many opinions about everything and welcomes neither advice nor orders from rigid Capricorn. Aquarius is continually on the go and likes to spend money. Capricorn considers that frivolous and tries to impose strict controls. Capricorn is cautious, solid, and straightforward, and doesn't understand Aquarius's adventurous ideas. A brief rapport at best before boredom sets in and damps the fire. Aquarius and Aquarius. They admire and like each other, and especially enjoy each other's sense of humor. Inventive, progressive, attracted to the new and unusual, they are sexually suited and share wide-ranging interests. Each is involved in all kinds of projects and friendships. With so many outside activities going, They are likely to be apart as much as they are together, and that's fine with them. They haven't a thing to quarrel about since they agree on everything. Both of them are much more rational than emotional. Their love won't be as deep as a well, but it will draw water. Aquarius and Pisces. Aquarius is intrigued by Pisces's romantic charm, and Pisces is drawn to Aquarius's visionary ideals. Sensual, imaginative Pisces will go along with anything Aquarius wants, and they achieve an unusual intimacy. However, things begin to go downhill as Pisces insists on more and more testaments of love. Dependent, indecisive Pisces needs someone strong to take control. Aquarius shuns any kind of emotional demands. When Aquarius feels hemmed in by that all-enveloping Piscean web, it will struggle free and go its own way.